Hello and welcome back to the Outdoor Station, and the last in this series of short videos looking at some of the products being released from Montane in springtime 2013. We have Chris Jakeman with us, who went through the series of rucksacks and some of their finer points, and in this particular video we're looking at the Grand Tour 55. All these rucksacks of course will be available from backpackinglight.co.uk.
This is the Grand Tour 55 litre rucksack. It is designed as a lightweight backpacking rucksack, weighing in at 1.3 kilos. Okay, starting off from the top of the bag running down. A bit of a common feature with a few of our rucksacks is the lid here. We have what we call the buddy pocket system. This is mainly down to the fact that your partner, your walking partner, will open the bag for you to get items out. And by having the zip right on the top here, when this is on your back and somebody opens it up, everything doesn't fall out. The pocket is a full top pocket with this load space inside here. So as soon as you unzip it, your sun cream, your mobile phone, all of those spare bits and bobs that you're accessing don't fall out over everywhere. So that's the buddy pocket system that we have on the top of the bag there. Now, single lid closure on this, nice and easy, keeps everything out of the way. Stretch side panels, so if you are overloading, it's going to close nicely over the top of everything as well. Inside here, we can see the internal zip pocket as well. So you've got a nice little storage pocket to the inside there. This has got a little security clip for your key as well. Okay. The bag itself, in terms of access, we use a dual lock system with a clip strap. So here we have an overload compression strap for the main top of the bag, helps pull loading in closer to the body. The access is done by these dual pull systems, so just pull to release, nice and simple, pull to release. Closing those back up again is just close it back up. Nice and simple. If you've got gloves on, you don't have to fight with small draw cord locks at all. Even if you've got a pair of mittens on, you can open that. Nice and simple. Useful little feature, easy addition. Features on the outside of the bag. We have two large stretch mesh pockets on either side. These are set further back on the bag. They're not designed for access while you're wearing the bag. They are used there for storage of items that you're not requiring for that immediate usage. Zip access and large stretch mesh pocket. The idea behind this is it's very useful for storing something like a wet waterproof jacket or even your tarp or your tent fly. So something out of the way. It does mean that you can still hold on the sides of the bags here. You can see a twin side compression strap system running through. Plenty of use of storage with the large stretch pocket at the bottom. So in terms of using a walking pole, if you want to use it upside down, we can slot that into the mesh pocket through the two straps up the side there. But then also we do provide an alternative storage system where you can run the pole through this separate loop here into the bottom. Close that off, so it's not going to fall out the bottom. Close it off at the top, and the useful advantage here is that the pole is not going to be hitting you in the back of the head because it's held back of the bag, so nothing in the way. Also very useful if you're using an ice axe, because that way the pick or the adze of the ice axe isn't going to be anywhere near you. So useful for the winter backpackers as well. Okay, so that's your pole holding systems on the side there. Overloading, obviously a lot of people do like to overload the bags if they need to. So here we have extra looping, and this you can run some bungee cord through with a draw cord. We provide the bungee cord with the bag, and that means you have an overload space on the back of the bag as well. Now, the main body fabric of the bag is 100 denier, which keeps the weight nice and light. It does have a hydrostatic PU coating, which is a 1 metre hydrostatic head, just to help keep the damp off, but it's not a waterproof bag, remember that. On the base of the bag, we use a fabric which is an air texturized nylon, which is 500 denier. In tests, this gives equivalent abrasion resistance compared to well-known fabrics of 1000 denier rating. So very good for rub test, very good for that general wear and tear that you receive on the base of the bag, but still maintaining that lightweight philosophy that we have. Okay, so that's the external features of our little Grand Tour 55 bag. Moving on to the back system. We have on the back system a low friction material running everywhere that's going to contact with the body. This is a common feature through a lot of our bags. The hip belting, I'll just pick this up so we can reach it easier. The hip belting is contoured and moulded dual density foam system, so there's 2 layers of foam. We have a high density on the outside and a softer density to the inside, where that will conform and mould to your hip shape. Both hip belts have got large stretch mesh pockets, useful for keeping those boiled sweets in, GPS, suntan lotion, anything that you need for easy access during the course of the day. It's a twin point centre pull clip system, so you can get good pull. It's nice and easy to do. It's a natural to pull the 2 straps together. There is also HDPE plastic sheet running through the hip fin as well. So when I try squeezing at the back here, this is nice and firm, and that will help support loads. We have worked this back system to be suitable for carrying somewhere in the region of, we think, around 15 kilos. It should transfer load comfortably. So yeah, that's the main back system. The shoulder straps, good, moulded, 3-dimensional shaped shoulder strap. We have top stabilisation adjustment on here as well, so this will keep the bag upright on your back. Most of the weight carried on the hips, shoulder straps to keep the bag upright. Plenty of adjustment in the system there. We have hydration exit with hydration tube holder, and also for people who like to carry the sport bottle systems, we have got bungee cord which you can utilise to hold a sport bottle as well. The other thing with the back system is if you want to save weight, it is removable. So I can show you the removing internal back system as well. Taking a closer look inside the bag here with the removable back system, we have a little zip access. We can fold this back out the way here, and we have a HDPE sheet with an aluminium stave. If you remove that out of the bag, you're obviously saving a good kilo of weight there, because this is a very strong supportive aluminium stave with a sheet there. The advantage to obviously removing this is you will save weight, but you will also compromise the load carrying capability comfort of the bag. One feature we did include inside the bag here is actually this is a permanent stiffening strip. So your 2 top stabilisers that I showed you previously, they will still work and perform because we have the bag stabilised. But you've taken the support and the transition support out of the bag, so the hip belt won't be as effective when you're carrying a heavier load. That's the Grand Tour 55. It's available in the Moroccan blue with orange trim, or also you can have it in the black and kiwi option.
My thanks to Chris for going through all these rucksacks and taking the time to explain all the details and features of them all. I hope you found it very informative and useful in your decision making. All these packs are of course available from backpackinglight.co.uk, and if you enjoyed these videos and want to see more, we've produced a handful over on the outdoorstation.co.uk, and we will be producing a lot more soon. You'll also find over 350 audio podcasts, all relating to self-powered travel and the outdoors world for the hiker and backpacker. We hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, and do come back again. Thanks for watching.